Hey, what's up guys? I'm really excited to teach you how to play this song, She's Always a Woman. This is a really cool chord progression. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get it down most likely, but it's awesome, so it's worth taking the time to learn, especially all the moving little bass lines. So I think this is a 100% accurate tutorial, probably the only one on YouTube, so watch this one. Put your capo here on the first fret to play in the original key by Billy Joel, which is E flat. So here we go. I'm going to teach you all the chords and tell you as if we're just playing open, regular, standard though, okay? Intro. Alright, so that intro right there is just D, then D sus 4, then back to D, and then to D sus 2, which is just take your middle finger off. Back to D, D sus 4, D. So D, D sus 4, D, D sus 2, D, D sus 4, D. So you're just changing that high E string, which one of those is played. All right, so that's the intro. Then the verse is gonna go like this: A7, D, A7, D. And then it goes, this plays D7, G, B minor with the F sharp in the bass, A7, D, A7, F, B minor with the A in the bass, G, A7, D, D sus 4, D. Okay? There's a lot of inversions, meaning the bass note isn't exactly the root note of the chord. For instance, so like a B minor chord, the inversion would be to put an A. So it's like the 7th in the bass. So B minor, then B minor with the A in the bass. Okay? So it's really cool. I'll start at the beginning. It's going to go A7, D, A7, D. And then there's this little lick right here on the D. And he does this, usually it's starting the second verse, but I don't think in the first verse he does this. But it goes like this. So right before, so he goes A7, D, A7, D. And that's just, that little lick is E string 2nd fret, E string open, and then where you're holding down for the D chord, 3rd fret at the B string. So. And you play the D string, the open D string, at the same time together. So together the first, same as when you play the first note. All right, and then it does this right here: D7, G, D7, G. That's the next little part. But if you listen to the recording, there's a bass note that walks up on the first little D7. So it actually goes like this: A7, D, A7, D, lick. So it goes, and then G. So instead of, you can just play, it's easier, just play a regular D7 or D chord for that, D to G. But if you listen to the recording, it actually does this little walk up and goes. And what that is, you're playing a D chord, and then you, so you play all regular D chord first, then you move this index finger here to the 2nd fret at the D string. So you play that. So still holding on D chord, just the bass note changes. And then you're going to keep that held down and then just move your pinky up here to the 4th fret at the D string. So it goes. So D, D with 2nd fret, D string in the bass, D with 4th fret, D string in the bass, and then back, and then to the G. And then D7, G. So all the way up to this point, A7, D, A7, D, lick, G, D7, G, and then it goes, second time it goes to the G, it quickly then goes to a B minor, but with a F sharp right here, 2nd fret at the low E string in the bass. So it goes, so really just play the D, G, and B strings, B minor triad right there, and then just that low E string at 2nd fret. So it goes D7, G, D7, G, B minor with the F sharp in the bass, and then goes A7, D, A7, F, and then B minor, and then you bring your you play B minor chord, and then you bring your index finger off, so you play now the open A string, and the rest still of playing the B minor chord right here. So, and then G, A7, D. And back in the little lick. Okay, so all the way through, here we go. This is the verse. A7, D, A7, D, lick. D7, G. So you really play D, 7G, D7, G, B minor, the F sharp in the bass, A7, D, A7, F. B minor with the A in the bass, G, A7, D, D sus4, D. Alright, now the only time that the verse changes is the last chorus, and it's the same for the this is still the same playing the verse chords when he's doing the doing the little hums. Okay, so the only time it changes is the last verse where it says the most you can do is throw shadows at you. That verse is just a little bit longer. It's just got like one extra chord basically in it. Okay, so when it does that, it's gonna go, she will do. Same place you go to B minor and then B minor with the A in the bass, do, that you normally would. Then you go, it's through the shadows, back to the G, same thing like you normally do, and here's where it changes. It then goes back one time to a B minor with that F sharp second fret right there at the low E string in the bass. And then to the G, to the A7, back to the D. Me on the D. Okay, so most you will do is for shadows you, let's play that. B minor, B minor with the A in the bass, G, B minor with the F sharp in the bass, G, A7, D. Alright, so that's the verse, that's all the parts. And now here comes the chorus, the ah, da, da, da. You know that part where he sings oh. So when you're coming out of the verse, me, D sus4, D, and then you go to here. This is where the O starts. First you go to an A with a C sharp in the bass. So it's a regular A chord, but you just put down 4th fret at the A string. So it goes D sus4, D, then A with the C sharp in the bass, and then B minor. B minor, oh. So it goes B minor with the A in the bass, E7, and then A, then A with an with a G sharp in the bass. So you just play regular A, but you reach around with your pinky and get the 4th fret at the E string, bass notes moving down, and then to a F sharp minor, to a D major 7th, which is basically F sharp minor with a D in the bass. So far there, it goes E7, A with a G sharp in the bass, F sharp minor, D major 7th, and then G, then G, but you walk down to the 2nd fret at the low E string. I usually just play, so walk it down, and then E minor, play E minor 7th, A, D, D sus4, D, and then you go to this little chord right here. I don't know what this is called, but so you go D, D sus4, D, D sus2. When you go to the D sus2, D sus4, D, D sus2, you actually bring your these two fingers up right here and play 2nd fret D string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, and the high E string is open. So you go, and then you go D minor, and then you go D minor with a the 3rd fret A string in the bass, and then 2nd fret string A in the bass, and then G chord, and then C, and then C with 2nd fret A string in the bass, then A minor, F, B flat, and then bring your this finger off and you play the open A string, so B flat, then B flat with the open A string, then E, but you play an E chord, but with the G sharp right there, 4th fret at the E string in the bass, then regular E7 chord, then A. But for this, when you go to the A, you're gonna play A, regular A, then you're gonna put down your pinky right here at the 2nd fret of the high E string. So open E string, 2nd fret high E string, 3rd fret high E string, and back to the 2nd fret high E string. So open high E string, 2nd fret high E string, 3rd fret high E string, 2nd fret high E string, and when he goes to 2nd fret, back to the 2nd fret high E string, that's where he starts singing frequently, and then to D. Kind, A7, cruel, D. Okay, so that's where it comes back in. So all the way through, here is the chorus. D sus4, D, coming out into the chorus. D, A with the C sharp in the bass, B minor with the A in the bass, E7, E7, A with the F sharp, G sharp in the bass, F sharp minor, D major 7th, G with the F sharp in the bass, E minor, A, D sus2, D sus4, D sus4 with that little bass note change, D minor with the C in the bass, D minor with the B in the bass, G, C with the B in the bass, A minor, F, B flat chord, B flat with the A in the bass, E with the G sharp in the bass, E7, then A, open high E string, A, 2nd fret high E string, A, 3rd fret high E string, A, 2nd fret high E string, and it goes back into the verse right there. Okay, but it kind of starts with that A with the high E string and 2nd fret held down. It starts on that A instead of the regular A7. All right, all the way through the chorus. One more time. I'm just gonna play it so you can kind of watch. Coming out of the verse. One more time, all the way through. I'll play it. Coming out of the verse. D, A7, D. And that's it. That's all the progressions in the song. This is so much fun to play once you get it down. So good luck, guys.